Every time that we finish a round, usually after a few months, we start to see gains from treatment. My child has cerebral palsy and autism. Before stem cells, he didn't speak at all, and he has a major difficulties and gaps to close. After treatments, the first treatment, we saw more words, and now more sentences. We can start talking about feelings that before it was only eat and drink and basic needs. He has better behavior, better understanding, communication skills got better, he's sleeping better, and also with epilepsy we see improvements. Every time after a few months we see some improvements that we are so happy we want to go again. So why not try it if you know maybe you can gain bigger achievements or different in your life and for the child's life.
Hello, can you remind us of your name, where are you from, and what is your child's diagnosis?
My name is Reut. I'm from Israel, and my child has cerebral palsy and autism.
How many times have you visited Swiss Medica for stem cell treatment?
This is the third time that we are here.
Okay. So what improvements have you noticed in your child since the last treatment?
So he has better behavior, better understanding, communication skills got better, is sleeping better, and also with epilepsy we see improvements, major improvements from time to time.
And what made you decide to go for another round?
Every time that we finish a round, usually after a few months we start to see gains from treatment, and it's like a present for us every time that we see something new with the child, because his development progress is very slow and he has a major difficulties and gaps to close. And every time after a few months we see some improvements that we are so happy we want to go again. Every time it's something new.
Okay. And how has your child's life changed overall after all this stem cell treatment?
I think it's a game changer for us. Before stem cells, he didn't speak at all. He didn't say nothing, no mother, father, ima, abba, nothing. After treatments, the first treatments, we saw more words and now more sentences, and feelings. We can start talking about feelings that before it was only eat and drink and basic needs, and now it's more deep communication with the child.
So it's significant improvement.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about a day after treatment that you could not have imagined before you started stem cell therapy?
I'm so happy that there is something that we can try and do for him, except, for the normal treatments that we do, like speech therapy, physiotherapy, we do all that. But with stem cells, we have more gains. Like when we come home, it's like a booster, and every other things that we're trying and doing is more significant and it's like more powerful effect after the treatment.
And what are your expectations after this visit? Do you have some specific improvements you want to see?
Weaning off from diapers, and maybe more communication, deeper communication with him, to see more improvements in speech and playing with friends, that we saw little improvements in these areas.
Can you share with us what was the most difficult for you regarding his diagnosis?
Maybe that we can communicate with him, like we can understand what he feels, and that he's not calling our names before. That's the most.
That was the most difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. In that area, we also had the biggest improvement.
Yes.
What advice would you give for other parents who are still considering should they try stem cell therapy?
So I think Parents should try it because if they can, because it's not cheap, but it's worth the chance and the efforts, because you can't know what improvement it will make for your child, and it's considered as a safe treatment. So the side effects or anything like that is not significant, and it's safe. So why not try it if you know maybe you can gain bigger achievements or different in your life and for the child's life.